Number 30, Stephen Curry.
With it. Curry fires. Look at that play.
Man, that's awesome. Just a wicked handle.
I'm feeling golden. Can you just hold that? I'm feeling golden. Lost in the moment. It's taking over me.
And a deep three from Curry.
Keep your composure. You know that I want ya. Can you just hold that? I'm feeling golden.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. And now a look at the stats for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Okongwu. All out there with Zion Williamson. Then, whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Knocks down the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Butler passes to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Looking to end the run, and it's Butler missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
The combination of quickness and size for Williamson is downright scary. Zion is a handful on the bounce with any kind of momentum.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thank you. Butler up top. He's covered by Ball. Butler, no good.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
The drive by Ball. And the dunk by Williamson.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Post. Covered by Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And the Hornets, they are the team we expected to be here, taking the top spot come playoff time. This is the team to beat.
RJ, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Hornets, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Charlotte leading by 8. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Back to Ball. Ball up top. Curry against Ball. Pass the Ball. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
That one goes in.
Understanding where he needs to be. Curry way out ahead that time.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 4-point game. Whoa! How about that out?
Whoa!
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Curry with him. 23 points for him the last game against Cleveland.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Not going to miss that one very often. Great job.
Left side, Ball. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Take a look at the Warriors. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And for the Warriors, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Ball. Now, here's Moody. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Left side, Ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Sexton. From deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Hornets on top, leading by 10. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moses Moody. Buddy Hield is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Jock Landale. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Oh, ball in position. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touched by Ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Warriors making a switch here. Forte's checked in. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Out left to the wing. The drive by Williamson.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for Forte. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. And Curry subbed in for Sexton. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Podziemski. The three ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. Now Ball. Defended by Kuminga. Here's Williamson. Warriors with the rebound. And here's the break. Elbow shot is on the way.
And great effort defensively from Ball. Timing the rejection perfectly. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass?
And Williamson throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Curry with the three. Ball with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
Curry against Ball. Curry cooks him up inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Cuts off the pass. Fast break, here they come. In the corner, Moody with it. No good on the triple. Hornets leading by 9. And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post is checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Butler in for Moses Moody. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Post. Back to Curry. Got a piece of it. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Here's Post, covered by Okongwu, stolen by Ball. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Good on the shot. And with that, the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Curry. Outside, Ball. Williamson finds Ball. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. Fires the three, and the three ball is good.
3 points.
Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 44 seconds left in the first half. Outside Butler. Outside Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Okay, straight money from 3 for Kuminga, answering the triple on the other end.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Post. Here's Kuminga. Williamson with the block.
That's Zion's kitchen. One cook allowed.
And Ball slams it in.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Warriors trail by 16. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Lonzo Ball out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Ball, and it's Williamson in at the 4. Oh, Ball in position. And it's the Warriors on the break. Podziemski with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Butler, and Ball with the block.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Guys, back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Hornets leading by 18. Deep 2 from Williamson. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Podziemski finds Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo. Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Post. Back to Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Curry's got 9.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Post. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Charlotte leading by 18. The kick out to Ball. Outside, Ball. And then Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has some nifty dunks up his sleeve, effortlessly getting off the ground to bash that one in.
Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
And LaMelo, anything but mellow. That time, huge finish.
Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by Ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge.
Ooh, what a slam!
Oh my!
What a
Wow! Gracious.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter to stop the run. And it's Kuminga, that time on the assist by Curry. 10 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Brute force on that interior. Jonathan Kuminga, let's just say he's a special athlete, folks.
Ball from deep three-point territory. Quick shot there, and it's off target. That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Ball feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Podziemski. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ball's got 6. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Great heads-up defensive play.
He swipes the ball away again.
And I can't believe what he's doing on defense, just racking up the steals.
He just tied for the 4th most steals in a game in NBA history. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Count it, good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Podziemski. Out to the wing. Here's Post. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Fast break now for Charlotte. Ball with the bucket. He's got 10.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hornets ahead, delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
But clearly, Greg, he's not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jock Landale's out there with Moody. Then it's Curry. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. Ball against Hield. Shot clock at 6. Curry can't get it to go.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Ball kicks to Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Back to Ball. Pass to Ball. Right side, Ball. Over to the wing. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Takes the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Now Landale fires for 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Sexton against Ball. Now here's Sexton. Defense right on him. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Jock Landale. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Sexton. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Curry finds Post. Back to Curry. And he banks in the layup.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Outside, Ball. Fires away from outside. And another three for Charlotte.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is. Greg, not probable, but like possible, like you said. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Ball. Curry with the bucket.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to Williamson. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. And Ball with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Butler kicks to Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to boot.
Two on the clock. Butler from outside. Ball with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
And he was doing everything out there on the floor tonight. Triple-double on the stat sheet, and that doesn't even tell the whole story.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
No stopping Kuminga this time. He meets the inside contact with so much intensity.
Oh, wow.
Yes!
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments.
And another steal for him.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Craig, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Podziemski. Now Butler. The tray. Ball with the rebound. Fires from deep. And Lonzo Ball with the three.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Zion, congratulations. The connection between you and Lonzo on the court is something special to see. Can you tell me more about that?
I mean, we just got to give each other that look. No, we got to say like 2 words to each other and like, we already know what to do. He's a great passer, so I just get to my spots.
Keeping it simple. Thanks, Zion.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.